Okay, I was told we have to do this intro video and answer a bunch of questions and stuff, so here I go.
Green mayo, green mayo.
I'm looking at the questions. Where is the questions? First question is, who are you? And what kind of question is that? You gonna ask me who I am? You should have been known who I am. And if you didn't know who I was, you better ask somebody. Why didn't you ask somebody?
Um, that's the whole point. We're asking you right now.
Who am I? I am the green and green male. I know, but you should have been known. Nice to meet you. Anyway, the second question is, how long have you been dancing? How long have I been dancing? It's a little complicated. Y'all didn't know that I've been dancing since I came out the womb space. I think the question may imply how long have I been receiving dance training? There was a light. There was a light and it was shining on me because the doctor was all like, ooh, all eyes on this girl. Look at her. She looked like she gonna do something good. I have been dancing since I could, you know, find the beat. So they was like, bing, there go the light. You should make a video. They didn't even make YouTube yet because it's 1983. Duh. Everything is still on VHS. Duh. There is not a big old interwebs right now with the YouTubes on. So duh, why you asking me all these questions like I could just make a YouTube video when I'm a baby? Duh. And then I was like, I'm a baby and I'm cute because y'all should have been known. I'm already dancing. And I was like doing the electric slide and stuff. So I've been dancing for a long time. But if you want to get technical, I would say that I've been doing a taught type of dance in a studio since 2003. I started technically dancing when I was in college. And that was a long time ago because I'm old. Anyway, it was called Dance Appreciation. We learned a lot of history of dance, and it really all came together for me in that class. I had previously experienced dance from MTV when it actually played music and had videos from movies and just communities and things that I've lived in, different cultural things. But I never really had the opportunity to tie it all together in one setting, and that class really tied it all together for me. So that's when I started my first dance class, but I've been running it since I came out the womb space. You should have been on that. What got you into dance? What got you into dance? What happened was, what got me into dance when I was in college was, her name was Win Firkin. That's a fun last name. Firkin, 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 Firkin. Okay, this lady is a world class dancer, world class choreographer, and she was my teacher, y'all. It's like craziness, and I didn't know anything, but she just encouraged me, and she let me just come out of my shell. I'm out my shell, out my shell, out my shell, out my shell. I was like intense back in the day when I was in college. It took the essence of everything I was and exploded it into an art form that just I readily embraced, and that embraced me back. I didn't even know what modern dance was until I took that class. I didn't know what kind of modern dance was modern dance. What's a modern dance? I know now. I know what kind of modern dance I like to do now, and that's what I like to do, and that's my favorite kind of dance. All thanks to Miss Win Frickin. She taught me a lot about everything that I know. She basically took me and all of my faltering and helped me find who I am. Her successor, Sharon Mansour, really, 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 really helped me define who I am. Like, Wynn is like my dance mom, and Sharon is like my dance aunt, who I can't even put into words how much she taught me about technique, finding myself, like figuring out what my choreographic style was, finding my artistic voice. And what one of the things that I really loved about both Wynn and Sharon is they always found a way to help me find who I am. They never pressed things on me to be a particular way, but they helped me blossom um, into what I am today. Or even more fancily, what I was in 2006 and what I'm trying to return back to and surpass. Okay, next question. My favorite style, a parenthetical S, or styles. What's my favorite style or styles of dance? Okay, favorite style or styles of dance obviously is modern dance and contemporary. So I continued on and I took modern dance. Um, I took a lot of modern dance in college because it was very interesting to me. I just really fit the kind of mover that I was. Well, contemporary is like, it's like, you know how modern came out of ballet? Then contemporary, I think, is coming out of modern. Modern dance is like, it's ballet dance taken off of its vertical axis. If you add different planes and like I don't know how to explain this stuff. Why y'all asking me these difficult questions? Ballet is like the backbone of modern. It's like for real, like ballet is like the skeleton and all of the like muscle of modern. And then you put some like extra emotion and like some egocentric like booyah. Ballet is like the structure, right? It's like extraness. Okay, like ballet, okay, like modern is like extraness. You know, you get down with your in you get all the way, you just go all the way down with it. It's like coming out the earth. Okay, okay, I got you. This is ballet, right? And modern is like one of them crazy straws. It's like they both straws, but one is just a little bit more like crazy. You have all kind of democratic body parts, and I think contemporary dance is kind of like more lyrical. It's like storytelling. Contemporary dance to me is like storytelling. Modern dance does not necessarily have to have that storytelling aspect to it. Previous to that, in high school, I was really interested in swing dance and ballroom dancing, particularly. I was really into Latin American culture, so of course I was all into like merengue and salsa and all of that because I don't know, I thought I was, I don't know, Puerto Rican or something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Seriously, I really did, but I have always just loved dance, and I always knew that I wanted to choreograph. And in my own way, I was all like, I'm gonna have a drill team, and I'm gonna make the dances up for that. And that that was my very elementary way of always knowing that I wanted to be a choreographer and make art. That's really what got me into dance. My favorite styles of dance are obviously modern dance and contemporary dance. I think they. Number five, what kinds of dance have I learned? I just answered all the questions in all my previous. I don't. Mhm. Anyway, events that I've choreographed for, we have a event called Dancescape at the college that I attended. It is the main stage auditioned event that you have to, you audition for dancers and then you audition your piece to get into the dance game. Panel of judges judge on your choreographic skill and on all the elements of design to see if they're there and if there's potential there to be even more developed in the future for the show. I did a lot of stuff. Dance influences, as far as professional dance influences, I have been told that I remind people of a lots of crazy people. The two that I know have really affected me and my choreographic style are Martha Graham and Alvin Ailey. And if I were to explain my dance style and my choreographic style, would be if Martha Graham and Alvin Ailey had some kind of crazy love child. Boop! That would be my dances. Hello! What kind of dance would I like to learn before I die? Let's see. The kick the bucket dance would be. I'm gonna say point. What? I mean, my feet don't point. So if I can get my feet to point before I die and be able to do point, that would be fantastic. Let's just stick with that. Okay, how did I meet the other half? Okay, we won't have to stop video for this one. Okay. Okay, this is a really fun story. I love telling it, and I want to know what he said. I met the other half of Green Mayorga. Green Mayo. Whoop! Shout out to your whole last name. Shout out to mine. Why not? For real though. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. Okay, so I was in the high school, and my BFFers at the time, she was cray. She's kind of cray like me. She was a curly girl, and we were just both a little bit crazy. But we're also taking a class called Cultural Voices. So she knew Mayo, and seriously, I act like loud and crazy and stuff like that, but I'm not really like this all the time, people. Come on now, this is the internet. You don't know me like you think you know me. Okay, so, but anyway, I'm kind of quiet, but when I got together with my best friend at the time, she was really crazy. And I was even crazier. Well, no, we would meet together on the craziness level. Okay. Um, so she was out like, Silviano, hey, Silviano, hey, Silviano. And Mayo at this point was so shy and so reserved and so drawn back. And I had seen him around before, but just I don't talk to people. I don't be talking to folk. So he was like mortified, and my friend, whatever, her name is Corey, she was just like, Silviano, hey, la la la. Silviano was like, hey, your name is Silviano? Oh my gosh, that is the best name I've ever heard. I just want to make babies with your name and name all my children after you. Your name is awesome. I don't remember. I need to look at his video because I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure he remembers what I said because it scarred him for life. And I felt the liberty to do this, to be so free with how I met this other half, because I never had any intentions of being, close to him. Okay, even funnier extension of that. I loved the name so much that I kind of stole it, all right? I'm a huge nerd. The glasses are real. I used to do Ripsig, judge me if you please. Role playing, live action role playing. So my first character's name was Silviana. Silviana Malone. Yep. Never thought that I would get to know him that well. He sat by me, he was quiet, he was nice. I was all up into my best friend Corey and da 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 da. So here is the connection, okay? So I began to start getting kind of close with this other girl who was on my bus. Yes, I was still riding the bus when I was a senior. Whatever. So she was on my bus, and we lived like a block away from each other, but we shared like our backyards ended into an alley, and it just crossed the street. So we're like less than a block away from each other. So we would kind of walk home together, and we would be alley buddies, and we start hanging out a little bit, and da 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 da. So we got pretty close her senior year. She started telling me about this guy that she was becoming really good friends with. His name was Silviano. I'm like, oh, I remember that guy. Of course, I can't forget his name. I think I told him like I wanted to make babies with his name and name all my children after him. She got really close with Silviano, and I got really close with her. Jen, who is now I'm in college, who is now my best friend in college, is really close friends with this guy. So, of course, when she has a birthday party, I'm there and he's there. And I'm like, whoa, snap. Here is the guy that I like, pretty sure I scarred him for the rest of his life by telling him that I was going to make babies with his name and name all my children after him. So that's what happened. So it was like this mutual friendness, and then we all just like conglomerated together and became like this like three strands are not easily broken business. It was fantastic. So Silviano became my friend, like super close best friends, and yeah, so that was our friend group in college, and basically we became like joined at the hip to the point where if someone would see me, they would be like, where's Silviano? I don't know where like I can't be by myself because apparently we were just that close. So that's my story. Oh, here and remember I told you I was a big loser LARPer? I ended up inviting my friend Jennifer to this LARP experience, and we were big fat LARPers together. And then, of course, we invited Silviano, and it became really confusing because I was Silviana and this was Silviano. So he ended up creating a character called like Trishario or something like that. Latricio, I don't remember what it was, but it was kind of funny. I think I already described my choreographic style as being very Martha Graham and Alvin Ailey-ish. It's very rhythmic, very storytelling, very grounded, sustained, a little bit avant-garde, I guess. And that's that. So thanks for watching my 500 million hour long video. I'm gonna have to edit this down to be at least 5 minutes. Do you think I can do it, YouTube audience? I think I just want to call you guys America. No, I need to think of an audience. Male lovers. But you gotta put me up in that too. Green, green, mail. Oh. All up in your refrigerator.